Hello, my friends. Welcome to Luna English Podcast. This is Luna. Lately, I've been reflecting on something very simple but very powerful, being thankful for what we already have. So often, we are focused on what is missing, on what we want next, or on what someone else seems to have. It feels natural to chase more, but this constant reaching can quietly steal our happiness. Today, I want to invite you to pause for a moment and notice the quiet gifts around you. Perhaps the warmth of your bed, the clean water you drink, or the sunlight touching your window. These are not small things, they are the ordinary blessings that we often forget. When we start to notice them, we begin to shift our attention from lack to abundance. Gratitude is a practice. It is a way to see that life is not only about reaching, but also about noticing. Let's explore together how this simple awareness can quietly change our hearts, our minds, and even our language learning journey. Have you noticed how often we compare our lives to someone else's? It happens every day, maybe when we scroll through social media or hear about achievements of friends or colleagues. This comparison can make us feel small or like we are behind, even if we have so much already. But comparison is tricky. It steals joy without us even realizing it. The truth is, everyone's life path is different, and what we see on the outside is never the full story. When we focus on other people's successes, we forget to appreciate our own. Gratitude helps us step back from this comparison. It reminds us that our life, in this moment, is full of answered prayers, small victories, and gifts that belong only to us. By noticing what is already good, we begin to quiet the voice that says, "I need more to be happy." Gratitude lets us celebrate what we have rather than always chasing what we don't. It is a gentle practice, one that grows stronger with attention and intention. Do the little things really make a difference? Yes, they do. Sometimes happiness is not found in grand achievements, but in the quiet moments of life that we take for granted. The smell of fresh coffee in the morning, a warm shower, a kind word from a friend. These ordinary experiences are often the true treasures. Our minds are trained to notice problems and gaps, but gratitude invites us to notice fullness. It trains us to pause and recognize the things that already support our well-being. This doesn't mean we should stop striving for growth, but it does mean we can learn to see that our lives are already complete in small ways. When we focus on what is present, our hearts soften, stress decreases, and we feel more peaceful. Gratitude acts like a mirror, showing us the richness of our everyday lives. Even noticing one small gift each day can slowly build a feeling of contentment that grows from within. Have you ever tried writing down what you are thankful for? Journaling is a simple but powerful tool to strengthen gratitude. Every day you can write 3 things that you appreciate. They don't need to be big. Sometimes a smile from a stranger or the taste of a good meal is enough. Writing helps you slow down and notice your blessings more clearly. For English learners, this practice has an added benefit. It helps you practice vocabulary, sentence structure, and expression while reflecting on your life. You are learning language and learning gratitude at the same time. Over time, this habit can change the way your mind works. You start looking for good things naturally. It is not about forcing happiness, but about gently training your attention. By the end of the week, you may see that your life feels fuller, calmer, and more peaceful. Journaling is a small daily action, but its impact on both language learning and emotional well-being is surprisingly strong. Why does perspective matter? Happiness is not always about changing what happens outside, but about how we notice and respond to what is already here. 2 people may live in the same city, have similar jobs, and face the same challenges, but one may feel joy while the other feels frustration. The difference is attention. Gratitude helps us focus on what is already good rather than what is missing. It is a shift in perspective, a way of seeing life as abundant rather than lacking. When we practice this shift, even ordinary moments become meaningful. We learn to recognize small comforts and achievements as valuable. This awareness does not ignore problems or challenges, but it makes space for contentment within them. Perspective teaches us that life is not only about what comes next, but also about appreciating what is already present. Gratitude gives us a lens to see our lives as richer and more complete than we may have imagined. Did you know gratitude can help your health? Research shows that people who notice and appreciate their blessings often sleep better, feel calmer, and experience less stress. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it has a real effect on our bodies and minds. When we pause to recognize the good things around us, our nervous system relaxes and our heart rate slows. Stress and worry lose their power, even for a moment. Simple daily exercises like listing 3 things you are thankful for can have a surprisingly strong effect. It is not magic, but consistent attention. Your body begins to respond to the calm, noticing what is right instead of what is missing. Over time, this practice builds a foundation of inner peace. Gratitude is a way of taking care of yourself, of being gentle with your mind and heart. By focusing on what is already present, we naturally feel more connected, more peaceful, and more alive in each moment. Why do we overlook the simple things in life? It is easy to forget because our minds are trained to notice problems, shortages, or things we want. When life is busy, the ordinary becomes invisible, even though it supports us every day. Clean water, a comfortable bed, warm meals. These are not small gifts, but our brains often take them for granted. Gratitude asks us to pause, to slow down, and to notice these ordinary blessings. When we begin to see them, life feels fuller, calmer, and more meaningful. This noticing does not require effort or money, just attention. Every moment has something to appreciate. Even in difficulty, small comforts can remind us that life is already answering past prayers. By recognizing these gifts, we create a habit of noticing abundance rather than lack. It is a quiet, gentle way to shift our hearts and minds toward joy, even when circumstances are challenging. Can practicing gratitude help with learning English? Absolutely. When you write or speak about what you are thankful for, you are using language in a meaningful way. You are describing real experiences, feelings, and observations, which strengthens vocabulary and sentence structure. This is more effective than memorizing words from a book because your words are connected to your life. Each day, as you note 3 things you appreciate, you are practicing English and practicing gratitude at the same time. This double benefit makes learning more engaging and personal. Language becomes a tool for reflection, and reflection becomes a tool for language growth. You also notice more about your life, which increases mindfulness and contentment. Over time, this practice can make English feel more natural and your mind more peaceful. Gratitude and learning reinforce each other in a quiet, lasting way. Why should we start small? Gratitude is strongest when it is simple and consistent. Writing down 3 small things each day is more effective than trying to list 20 big achievements. Small steps create a habit, and habits build over time. Trying to force big feelings or accomplishments can create frustration. Instead, noticing ordinary moments, like a kind word, a warm cup of tea, or a comfortable chair, helps the mind gently shift toward appreciation. This steady attention becomes a natural lens through which we see the world. The heart starts to recognize that happiness is often already here, quietly waiting for our notice. Small steps also make it easy to maintain a daily practice, which is key to changing perspective. Gratitude is not about perfection, but about paying attention consistently in ways that are simple, meaningful, and achievable. Small beginnings can lead to deep transformation. Does gratitude help stop comparing ourselves to others? Yes, it does. When we focus on what we have, we are less tempted to measure our lives against someone else's. Comparison often creates dissatisfaction, even when life is good. Gratitude shifts attention to the present moment, to the things that are real and personal to us. It reminds us that life is already answering past prayers, that our experiences are unique, and that we have what we need to feel content. With daily practice, we notice the good without needing more to feel happy. Gratitude creates a sense of completion in each day. It does not mean we stop growing or learning, but it softens the urge to constantly measure ourselves. The quiet joy of noticing abundance is a powerful shield against comparison and a reminder that our journey is enough. How do we turn gratitude into a daily habit? The key is consistency and simplicity. Every day, choose a moment to pause and notice something good. Write it down, say it aloud, or simply think about it. Even a minute of attention to small blessings is enough to start building a habit. Habits grow stronger when repeated, and gratitude is no different. Over time, this practice becomes automatic, a gentle part of your day. It does not require perfection, just regularity. As you practice, you begin to notice blessings naturally, without forcing attention. Gratitude becomes part of the way you see and experience life. It shapes thoughts, feelings, and even your language learning. A daily habit of noticing the ordinary creates a sense of fullness, calm, and contentment that lasts longer than moments of achievement or excitement. Does gratitude help in difficult times? Yes. When challenges come, it is easy to focus on what is wrong or missing. Gratitude does not ignore difficulties, but it gives us a lens to see what is still good, even in hard moments. A warm bed, supportive friends, or the ability to learn something new. These things are still present. Recognizing them does not erase pain, but it brings balance. Gratitude softens the mind, reduces stress, and strengthens resilience. It allows us to face problems with a calmer heart and a clearer perspective. Even small moments of appreciation can make challenges feel less overwhelming. When we practice noticing blessings daily, we carry a sense of fullness into every situation. Gratitude is a tool for emotional balance, helping us to navigate life with more peace, awareness, and strength. Why is the present moment important for gratitude? Because life happens now, not in the past or future. Many of us are thinking about what we don't have or what we hope will come, and we miss the gifts that are already here. Gratitude invites us to pause and notice. This could be the warmth of sunlight, a good meal, or a gentle smile. By noticing these simple gifts, we bring attention to the present, which is where happiness lives. The past is answered, the future is unknown, but the present is full of quiet blessings. Gratitude trains the mind to see this fullness. It allows life to feel richer, calmer, and more complete. Each moment becomes an opportunity to appreciate, learn, and grow. The habit of noticing now is the foundation of contentment and a peaceful mind. How does gratitude create a sense of fulfillment? Fulfillment comes when we recognize that life is already giving us what we need. By noticing ordinary blessings, we realize that happiness is not only in achievements or future goals, but in the present. Gratitude helps us feel complete even while we continue to grow. It brings attention to abundance rather than lack and teaches the mind to value everyday experiences. Fulfillment is not about more, but about seeing enough in what already exists. This practice gently shifts our thoughts from wanting to appreciating. It encourages contentment, calm, and a soft joy that grows quietly over time. By focusing on what is present, we discover that life is not missing anything. It is already full, waiting for our notice, and ready to teach us that happiness is inside, not only outside. So, how can you bring gratitude into your daily life? Start small, with 3 things each day that you notice and appreciate. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and see what is already good. Write it down, speak it aloud, or simply feel it in your heart. Notice the ordinary gifts, the quiet blessings, and the ways life is already answering past prayers. This practice trains your mind, strengthens your emotional health, and even helps with learning English. Over time, you will see a gentle shift in how you experience life. Happiness will grow from noticing what is present rather than chasing what is missing. Gratitude is a quiet, daily act of love for yourself and your life. It is always available, waiting for your attention, and it can transform even ordinary moments into a source of peace, joy, and fullness.